I might have to end the stream before it starts. I didn't notice this, but I don't know if you can hear it. The house upstairs is doing constructions, and I didn't notice that before starting the stream. So I might have to end it. Hello Zelda Gamer. Can you hear the construction? Grace, welcome to the stream. Can you guys put up with the construction? If you guys can put up with the construction, I can. But it's pretty loud. Shadow King says it's fine. I can't hear it. Hello, balik again. What construction thing is making that noise? I don't know. Like the apartment upstairs is probably like breaking down a wall or something, so that they can like remodel it or something. Or maybe they just like, yeah, I don't know what this is, like normal kind of construction noises. Just hate me, I made it. I just built your Bumblebee Optimus. It's so awesome. I love it. Thanks Hot Cocoa. I'm glad you like it. Alright. We'll see if we get like noise complaints as we go along. Well, I guess we'll see. Give me a second. Let me finish some of the setting up. Maybe just do a short stream. I'm thinking that if I speak loudly enough, that you guys can just tune the volume to how loud my voice is, and so the construction noise would be less noticeable. We'll see. All right, save. Give me a second. All right. You make a Gurren Lagann mock? Yeah, I'm working on one right now. It's just like it's not in a state where I have really anything to show yet. Yeah, that is happening. Hopefully, before the end of this year. I don't mind the sound. All right, okay. This is my strategy, right? My strategy now is just speak loudly, so that you guys can put the volume at where you can hear my voice, but not necessarily the sound of the construction. Yay! All right. Oh god, that was on screen for a bit. That's my second phone. Give me a second. I have still some setting ups to do. Okay. Alright. Are you making Toothless? Yes! This is Toothless. I'm making it out of the Dreams Pegasus unicorn thing, and the Dreams like the guy with like funny face set. I wanted to just use the unicorn set, but I didn't have enough bricks, and I was hitting a bunch of dead ends, and so I thought, all right, let's just like relax the constraints of this project so that it gets done, and then I proceeded to just work on something else. And so I wanted to get this done by October 1st to coincide with the release of the Viking the Viking Village set. Evidently, I missed that deadline. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna work on this a bit, and if it works out, it works out. If we don't make a lot of progress on this stream, I'm just gonna abandon this project entirely. So fingers crossed. Hopefully it works out. All right, let me see. I'm gonna readjust the camera so you can see all of the guys in the background. This is getting a bit cluttered. I'm probably gonna have to like reorganize like what goes on the table, because I'm working on some like really big projects, and like there's just no space on the table for me to put like buckets of brick because all my toys are here. All right. Oh, alright. What are you doing here? Alright, give me a second. Let me set up my. Actually, I don't need my side table. Alright, I can do this. Mm. Do you think Gurren Lagann is a top tier anime? I do think that Gurren Lagann is a top tier anime. I don't think that that's very controversial. Yeah. Alright. Who's your favorite Kamen Rider? Probably Geats at the moment. Well, that might be recency bias. My favorite show overall is probably Gaim, but Gaim is probably the least interesting part of Gaim. I watch Gaim for Zangetsu and Michi. I love those two in Gaim. Gaim himself is kind of boring. Yeah. Alright. I like this head, but it's not very secure. And there's a bunch of different bricks from a set that I didn't have access to before. And I want to see if I can build a different head. So I'm going to take this apart. Never give up and be confident. I would defend that mantra in other contexts. Unfortunately for me, some of this comes down to like I have to make a business decision, and sometimes if a thing takes too long, you need to move on. Yeah. But yes, in general, don't give up. Yeah. Although there are definitely times to give up, cut your losses. Da, 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 da. Do you think Omazeo can solo all the Kamen Riders? I think that in general, Kamen Rider power levels are very inconsistent, and like trying to categorize or answer that question is a bit of a mux game. He can if the writers want him to. Do you think you could do Zerg at some point? He's one of my favorite characters. Oh, I would love to do Zerg. I bought Zerg and was like, ooh, I've got like a bunch of like ideas for Zerg. It's one of those projects that's like the time's passed. Yeah. So I can't really prioritize it, but I would love to return to that at some point because I kind of think that like the Zerg design in the Lightyear movie is kind of fantastic. I kind of love it. Yeah. So that there is that. It's I would love to, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. No promises. Da, 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 da. Will you do a Kamen Rider mock? Oh, I would love to. Another one where it's like, I would love to. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Alright. Let's see. I need to redo the face. Let's see if I have other things. This is a good place to start, I think. I do want like a... maybe not this. Maybe more this. And... nope. It doesn't come with what I want. Alright. Something like this. It's kind of a flat head. Whatever you come up with will be awesome. I believe in you. Thanks, Frank D. Let's see. Don't doubt that I'm gonna make. I can make something okay. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it fast enough and quickly enough to like justify continuing work on this project, or if I should prioritize other things. Do you think it's okay for people to use fake Lego? I think that's like Okay, so legally speaking, like Lego doesn't own the rights to like sort of like compatible bricks. Uh, I do think that there are companies who sort of like just like completely rip off designs, and I don't want to support that. Uh, so yeah, like I think Mega Bloks is fine, right? I'm like, at least in my own work, I'm a bit of a purist. Uh, and I would like Lego to like get back on like better quality control. I don't know if it's just like we're noticing it more because of like how the modern world works and the internet and everything. I do feel a bit like quality control is taking a bit of a hit. Also, plague. But yeah, I do want to like, I think it's good for Lego to have some pressure on them to continue to innovate and keep up their quality. And I think that Mega Bloks do interesting things sometimes. I just don't personally engage with it. Yeah. Musical moves. Hi, I love your stuff, man. Ah, cheers. I'm glad people find enjoyment out of what I do. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is too harsh an angle. Get this, but it isn't. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I've played neck. Okay. Thunder Manta is sick. Oh, that's a deep cut right there. It's one of the less popular models. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thunder Manta came together really quickly. That's a project where I basically finished it in an afternoon, and I really enjoyed the process because it was painless. How'd you get good at building mocks? Practice, I guess. It's the politically correct answer. I don't think that's the whole story, but it is a very important part. All right. Okay. Calm down. Overextending. Doing too many things at the same time. Just focus on the face. All right. I feel like I'm gonna stumble back into the thing that I was already doing. That's okay. We'll see. I re-familiarize myself with like what bricks these two sets contain, because it's been a while since I did this. Okay, so that, and can we do this? That's a question. Your carrot mock is nice too. Oh, cheers. I always really I always extra appreciate when I kind of All right, give me a second. Let me find my words. I am disproportionately fond of the models that aren't as popular, because I put in like a similar amount of work, and usually those projects are a lot less painful to work on, and so I'm more fond of them because of that as well. Josh finally caught a stream. Welcome to a stream, Josh. On my channel, I made a Zerg mock with all his weapons and a custom old buzz. Spoilers. I still haven't seen the movie, so I have no idea what those weapons would be. Wait, where did I put this? I know for a fact I had another one of these on the other side. Can't find it now. Where's my other eyebrow? It was just here. I just took it apart. What's your favorite mock that you've built? At the moment, probably Nia. I really love Nia. That thing was a pain to put together. That was not smooth sailing. Uh, it's kind of easy to forget how difficult things come together in retrospect, but I have a complete record of how that thing came together, so there's no forgetting there. Uh, I remember the process of putting that thing together to be a real pain in the butt. Okay. All right. It looks like I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm trying to solve different things. I'm trying to solve things a different way, but it looks like I'm falling back to the solutions that I already came to. What are their opinions on How to Train Your Dragon judging your Making Toothless? I like the first one. I saw the first one in 3D as a kid, and like the 3D of that movie blew my mind. It was so cool. The second one I think is pretty good, but I'm kind of like resentful because oh wait, no, it wasn't the second one. Okay. The second one I think is pretty good. I like it. The third one I still haven't seen. I've heard good things about it, but I think I'm still salty that it snubbed the Lego movie, which I think in retrospect is a much more like important and memorable movie. Yeah. So that's where I am with How to Train Your Dragon. Alright. I'm just gonna fall back on the same solution. The same solutions is okay. It works. It works. But I do need to figure out how to secure it better. Alright. Ciao. Alright. Okay. Alright. Gotta remember to speak loudly because of the construction noise. Give me a moment. What did I do? Oh, I did this. I don't like this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Alright. Might be good for me to look up some references. Why do you start a YouTube channel? Can you give me multiple choice? And then I'll tell you which factors apply. This is the usual reasons that people start a YouTube channel, I guess. I've got something to show. Oh god. Give me a second. There's some feedback here. All right. Okay. I'll show my screen on screen again. All right. Give me a second. I'm looking up Toothless reference so that I know what I'm doing. All right. Okay. It's a funny face. Okay. Kind of making like an angry Toothless. That's fine. I think. All right. Lots of ears. Like side tassels. It's got like 5 different earlets. This is gonna be a nightmare to juggle. Let me see. Okay, so if I do this, I can line that up. That's good. I have something that's like 3 steps long or something. Creative genius simply cannot be repressed. Mock or oat build, my guy. Oat build. Well, oat build combi model. Combination oat build. It's the dream set. It's the unicorn dream set and this guy dream set. Okay. All right. I can do this. This lines up. I can take advantage of the structural. Okay. So I use yellow. Maybe I'll be able to cover that up. Right? Let's see. This. Okay. I've got like. Alright. There's not much space. How's this? Oh, I don't like this. That just gave me an idea. That instead of having these earlets be like this, just have it be like that, and that can shape the face. All right, let's try that. We're getting somewhere, I think. All right. This, and let's take the eye out. The eye back in. There's a bunch of funky colors that I can't really use, which is kind of annoying. But that is part of doing an alt build. Okay. So something like this. Oh, this is too loose. Can I have it lined up with that? Okay. And then how would this look with this? I think that looks okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to define the jaw more, but tentatively, I think this looks okay. Alright, one of these things is gonna have to be funky colors. God. I think this ended up being one of my biggest hurdles because there's a bunch of like stuff that's like small pieces for constructions and stuff that's that are all in funky colors, and there's nothing I can do about that because it's freaking alt build. Yeah. Oh, I would kill for a 1x5 right now. I don't have 1x5. I've got 1x6. It's not very useful for me right now. Okay. Alright. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. Like down here? Nah, it's gonna definitely have to be like this. Still need to make the jaw. Like this. Let's have like a slimmer jaw. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back to... What's your favorite Lego line? Mixels probably. I kind of wish that Mixels went out for longer. Uh, I love me my old builds. I love me my combi model. I love like interesting pieces rather than. Uh, it just like Mixels just feels like perfect for me. It's got like a bunch of joint pieces. Just it's like, the nature of what the line is, and if you want to build, buy multiple sets to combine them, there's like a built-in range for that. Yeah. If you want to talk about like current themes, current favorite themes, this may not be a bit of a surprise to some of you, but like the theme that I look forward to seeing news for the most is kind of Ninjago. Yeah, it's Ninjago and Creator 3-in-1. Honestly, is the ones where like every news cycle I'm very excited to see what they come up with. Okay, where's my jaw? Oh, here's my jaw. Ninja Brick Animations. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh. Okay. All right. Back here again. What if I do this? Mixel is such a revolutionary line for Lego. I wish there were more lines like Mixels. I agree. Spectator. I kind of wish that like instead of I don't necessarily need like exactly Mixels like to keep going, but I would love for Mixels to have had like a spiritual successor of some kind, where it's a similar idea of like small polybags of like similar colors or small things or creatures or whatever that you can then like buy a bunch and then like combine them. Yeah. In your last stream, I asked if I could use some designs and techniques for a mock, and I've only used similar head design. Is it okay that it's relatively the same? A second. I'm gonna disappoint you and give you like the same answer I gave last time, which is use your judgment. I think that like I don't there's a bunch of stuff where I think I Alright, this is what I would like to see, right? Which is like or think of a way to phrase this. Alright, I can't find a way to phrase it. I'm gonna default back to like the answer that I gave, which is like I will I can't give you a blanket approval, but that's also not like disapproval, right? It's like do what you think is good. Use your judgment. Yeah, I would be curious to see like what comes out of it. And suddenly like certainly I don't own anything, right? The sort of like space that we exist in with like fandoms, you kind of rely on a lot of like, you know, I appreciate that you're asking for like permission per se. I kind of like I'm both not really in a position to give permission because it's like I'm not really owning anything, and also I understand like the the the, the feeling that right like it's like oh it's difficult to navigate like the social space because there's no like like you don't really want to rules lawyer your way around because like rules lawyering doesn't matter in a space this small, and it's difficult to figure out like what is and isn't appropriate. But yeah, just do what you feel is right. That's a lot of jargon for what ended up being like a non-answer. Uh, uh, all right, cheers, Ninja Brick Animations. I would love to see what you come up with, and it's always interesting to see like people modifying my work, uh, and, or inspired by it, or I can see like like remnants of my like ideas and techniques and people's stuff. Uh, just some people are a bit like uh yeah there are some behaviors that I think of as like I don't know if I'm okay with this, and it's difficult for me to articulate, and just like in general I think people are pretty good with it, but I yeah I have seen cases where people give blanket approval for things and then that coming back to like haunt them, and yeah, so shaboing boing. I love old built-in combat models aspect of Mixels, and the small size cheap price is a cherry on top. Yeah, I agree. Those are also all of the reasons why I love Mixels. Okay, I think I can bracket this with ooh. Like Temu stealing your Barbatos design. Yeah, I don't think that they're necessarily doing anything illegal or wrong because like I don't like like my Barbatos design is not like like my legal rights over it is not something I can enforce, right? And so it's yeah it's a tricky situation with that, and also Temu's like a corporation. Yeah, like people invoking free use and stuff in that case I also think like I don't know, like I don't know if we can rely on like rules lawyering for talking about like what is and isn't okay. Ultimately I kind of think that it's like for like small spaces, uh like what you rely on is like oh you want to be on good terms with the people that inspires you and do work that you like, and so there are times when it's like oh there are creators, oh god I don't really like that word, like there are builders who I love who sometimes use techniques that I think oh that's super cool and I would like to use in my own models, and I just generally err on the side of like unless I can like add to it or change it in some ways, especially in my position where I want to sell my designs and make money off of it. It's tricky for me too, so like I definitely understand where people come from when they ask these questions, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's surprise. Okay, all right. I can bracket this. This is a thing that's possible. Okay, do I have another one? I do. All right. I can do this. Hmm. Oh, okay. All right. If this works how I think it works. Oh no, I actually now don't have the piece for it. That's depressing. Okay. Maybe I do. Let's find out. All right. And then that's 2 plates, I think. Yeah, that's 2 plates. All right. Funny colors. Colors. Oh, actually, that doesn't do anything. Doesn't have the bracketing effect that I. Oh, actually, it kind of does a little bit. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. Oh, sorry. It's a bit difficult to see. True. All right. Is that solid? Not really. Barbara, welcome to the stream. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can figure this out. What's that? This is the 2 dream set, like the 2 villain dream set. Oh, I should have just said that from the beginning. That would have been so much easier on me. Yeah, it's the 2 villain dream set. Okay. I'm gonna do this. And that. Okay, I think this is like. Can I? Yeah, I can fill this space and lock that off. Alright, okay. We can do this. Yeah. You know what I'm thinking of? Like it's like oh god. This is a question that I think about all the time. I remember seeing like a video by Adam Neely, who's a YouTube channel that talks about music and stuff, about like copyright in like the music space, and how incredibly messy it is. And what he advocated for in the end, if I remember this correctly, I really hope I'm not like misquoting him, is like we need like a system of citation, right? Like. And I kind of think like, oh, that's really good. I wish we can have like a system of citation in 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 mock building as well. But like, you know, like how like given that like a lot of this stuff is like a business for some of us, you know, for me, there's more than just, you know, like credit and attribution like at stakes. Yeah. Okay. Can I do this? Actually, instead of doing that, Shark ship? No, not the shark ship. Like the two smaller ones. Do you break your Lego mocks to get more pieces for the next project? I do when I have like a project that's like that's an unconstrained project. But I've been doing nothing but alt builds for like the last like 2-3 years, and so I haven't had to do that for a while. Is that Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, it is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. That's what I'm working on. I think Toothless is kind of based on a bat, isn't he? Like, he's partially based on a bat. Okay. I'm gonna have to be okay with this being kind of jank. Because it's gonna be either a little bit jank or doesn't exist at all. And I think when those are the options, people are generally okay with some jank. Okay. Alright, so instead of that, let me push this back and put something here. Alright, that kinks up against that. So that's not possible. What if I do this? Is this okay? Oh, alright. That kind of works. Alright. So, same on the other side. Oh, wait. The other way? Is this? Oh, no. I did it the other way. Alright, okay. Okay. Did the math work out? Does the math work out? I think it does. Alright, okay, fantastic. That's nice. Do you care about size accurate when building? Yes, but it's not a priority. A lot of things can I would sacrifice size very early on if it's a problem. Yeah. I just had the weirdest thought. What if someone made a build with only pieces from the Ninjago City Market? Oh, that's a genius idea. That's Ninja Brick Animations. That's an untapped market. Somebody should get on that, right? Actually, I have seen people like rebuild like. I've seen people rebuild Monkey Kid city sets into like modular sets, because everybody loved their modular, and like there's a bunch of people who wants to build like cities who are looking for like just like alt build of sets that they can get for like buildings. But I haven't really seen like a dedicated like Ninjago City alt build for Ninjago City. Yeah. A mech would look cool. I don't know how. Ooh, it's like those things have very low joints to parts ratio, and the thing is that like the bigger a mech is, it requires stronger joints. Instead, unless you guys are okay with just like a statue, yeah. And also the thing about like city sets is that city sets have very like they are usually very colorful sets. There are lots of different colors in those sets. Which means that it's a lot harder to make something cohesive. Yeah. Okay. Do that. And let's say Let's see. All right. Is that okay? Yes. And are you able to make Gypsy Danger Lego mock from specific rim? That's one of those things where like I'd be on the lookout for alt-build opportunities. If I see an alt-build opportunity, I'll jump on it. I'm really sad monkey sets aren't in Lego stores anymore. In America, where I am, they're all over the place. I think you can still get it from like LegoShop.com, right? Or can you not? That would be quite depressing if you can't get it from LegoShop.com. Let's see. Oh, please tell me I have another one. I don't have another one. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Ah! Okay. Gotta make decisions. Alright, let's say I do this. And yeah. What do I do for the face now? This. What do I do here? Okay. Come on. Just need one more piece. Just need one more piece. Okay. I never understood why people like to go in person. I like to go in person. So it's like like I kind of maybe it's just nostalgia. I just like to look at boxes, and sometimes they have stuff on display. There's only one Lego store near me, and I've never went. I think it's just like nice to like I don't know. I just like looking at pictures, I guess. And it's like why do people have posters in a room? I just kind of feel like it's a place where there's nothing but posters around, right? Because the packaging art is nice. Well, sometimes, most of the times. How are you able to afford expensive set like the Hulkbuster? It's a business decision, right? It's like the Hulkbuster then pay for itself as like I put it out, and then people buy the instructions, and then that pays for the Hulkbuster. So as I do this, I have some savings, right? And so for sets like the Hulkbuster, I would never have gotten it if it wasn't for the project. Yeah. I like going to Lego aisle in Toys R Us. These days I go to Toys R Us for Transformers. But yeah, it's a nice place. Sometimes different retailers have different sale seasons. Yeah. You can like I get like unexpectedly good deals from Toys R Us sometimes. It's always a nice feeling. Like, yeah. Toys R Us deals. Alright. Oh, here's a question. Do these line up? I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. I just checked real quick and realized immediately that they don't line up. Alright, okay. This. And this. Okay. I don't need to be so slavishly accurate, I think. I can let some of this go. Alright, for now, I'm just gonna leave the head like this. I think all of the important features are captured. And I can go back in later. But now, I need to get on with the rest of the body. The thing I hate about my area is that so many toys are gone from shelves and they're so nostalgic. I always end up getting a Lego set and some Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I go. What encouraged you to make alt builds of Lego set? I guess I've just been doing it my whole life. Like when I was younger, like when I was a kid, like where I come from a family where like I can afford some Lego, but not all the Lego, and so I feel like, oh, gotta get the most bang out of my buck with Lego, right? And where that leads you is alt builds. Yeah. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but like they used to have those like creator like sets, but it's not 3-in-1, it's like 15-in-1. I remember very distinctly that like my uncle got me one of those sets, and I'd be like playing it for hours, just like fiddling, like just there are like there are stuff where they give you instructions for it, and there's like a bunch of other things that are just like ideas where there are no instructions, but there are images for the models that you can build, and so like me and my brother would try to like reverse engineer like the ideas that are in the instructions that you know no instructions were given for. Does anyone have that one Lego set they've always wanted but never got? I have many. For me, it's like a lot of Bionicle stuff. Yeah. Are you ready to spend a lot to get it secondhand? At the moment, not really. I kind of think that like I a lot of stuff I get now is just for like the job, and as much as I love Bionicle, I kind of think that like a lot of Bionicle stuff aren't very easily accessible anymore for most people, and so it's difficult for me to justify like getting it. For me, street races. Oh yeah, I some of those like street racer sets are really cool. I want the Ice Bionicle remake a lot. I want the like Bionicle G2. I would love to have the complete collection of that, but yeah, it's kind of incredibly difficult to get now because with the small creature that comes with the armor. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that you're thinking of like Kopaka, like Wave 2 G2 Kopaka. The there was a they put out like a the they put out the concept art book for that thing, and it breaks my heart. Okay, I think short stream today because construction, and I'm gonna go for lunch. This is nice. I've made some progress. I feel like this is solid. I might go back in the I might stream again in the afternoon if there's less construction. I might just work on this on my own for a bit, and then we'll see. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone. I'm going for lunch now. Bye bye.